hobbies do you have? Bold of you to assume I have any hobbies. Wake up, lazy students, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you watching my videos. So today's video is going to be a get to know me tag, or yeah, not a challenge, it's a tag. So this is going to be a little bit about getting to know me. Now usually my videos have a lot of graphics and a lot of things flying around, it's loads of information all at once, but I thought just strip it back a little bit, not in that way, strip it back a little bit and just, yeah, have a chill video. I think we all need a little bit of a chat right now. So grab a cup of tea and get to know me. So I asked you guys to send me some questions via the good old Instagram. I'm just going to go through these questions, and if I miss anything, let me know down below. If I miss anything, let me know down below, and I can always do another video if you like them. Maybe you don't. Let me know if you hate it. That's okay too. First question is, what is your name? My name is Georgia. I think I say that quite a lot on my channel, but I know it's called the Lazy Student because I'm a lazy student and all of you are lazy students, but my name is Georgia. What is your age? So I wrote 22, but I'm actually 23, so I need to check myself on that. I am 23 years of age. Where are you from? I am from Edinburgh in Scotland. Sometimes my accent comes out, sometimes it doesn't. I actually live, that's another question, but I'll answer it now. Where do you live? I actually live in the northeast of England right now, so if you don't know where that is, it's, well, I think you know where that is. I actually live sort of near Newcastle right now, but I am from Edinburgh, so some words will sound a bit more Scottish, I suppose. What uni did you go to and what course did you study? Please hold, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, you ever have that thing where you think you're going to sneeze and then you actually don't sneeze? No, it was a trick. Okay, so I went to the University of Stirling, which is in Scotland. I have a whole video spilling the tea, which will be this side. Oh, I've got the hiccups as well, what's happening? So I actually started on a joint honours of film, media and psychology. I ended up realising quite early on, a couple modules in, that psychology wasn't really for me because it was really heavy maths and I'm just not very good at maths. And in terms of film media, I absolutely love film media still. Filming on a camera right now, look at that. Still using that little bit of module training we had, but it just wasn't for me. It was very media textbook heavy and I am not very academic at all. Don't know how I made it through uni, basically didn't. That's another story. But yeah, it just wasn't for me, so I ended up switching over to politics because I was quite alright. I wouldn't say good at politics, but I really enjoyed it, and yeah, that was what I did at university. So the next question is, what grade did you get? I got a 2-2, and there is a very long 30-minute basically have a cry with me about getting a 2-2 and anxiety at university and stuff in a video, which again I can leave in the description if you're interested. That was me like a year ago. I was younger then. I had a lot of emotions. What is your job? So currently I don't have a job. I mean, I have a job, but it's not a job because I'm doing a postgraduate course. I'm doing my initial teacher training in geography, so I'm training to be a secondary geography teacher down in the northeast where I am, like I said. So that's what I'm doing right now. I took a year out in between my Bachelor of Honours, so undergraduate I took a year out. I went to summer camp. That was it was horrific. I can make a whole story time on that if you want. I was actually, it was bad. It was really bad, just take my word for it. Then I worked at a cinema for a while, and then here I am a year later and I'm doing my teacher training, so that's exciting. PC or Mac? I would say that I'm not a Mac person. I have tried using Mac before and I really don't like it. To me, they're not very user friendly. I'm sorry if you disagree, you can let me know in the comments. I know that's a really unpopular opinion to have, but I just, dare I say, don't think they're worth the money. Let's leave it at that. Oh good, another question that's going to cause some fury. iPhone or Samsung? I have a Samsung right now. It's very cracked, the screen is cracked all over the place. I have had all the iPhones basically up until a few years ago, and I really do like Apple. It's just my boyfriend used to have a Samsung when we started dating, like 5 years ago nearly, and I said that looks like a really cool phone. And then when I was getting a phone, because I smash every phone I own, there was a really good deal on the Samsung, what is this? Samsung S8? I think this is a Samsung S8. I mean, it's years old now, but I really liked it. I liked the curved screen, it was all the rage. I never use it, but I thought it was a really good phone. So honestly, right now I'm Samsung, but it's not like the PC versus Mac thing where I feel really strongly about it, because I think iPhones also do have their place. I would say that I have enjoyed the Samsung though so far. So there you go. Samsung, I would say. What type of music do you like? So I absolutely love country music. I would say that that is honestly my favourite genre. I love Carrie Underwood, Tim McGraw, Taylor Swift back when she was country, but I also like her when she's pop. I honestly like loads of different types of music. I've been to the Opry, the Grand Old Opry in Nashville. It was amazing. We went there after summer camp, which was an awful experience, but the actual Opry in Tennessee, Nashville, absolutely amazing. So I love country music, but I also like a wide range of sort of alternative, rock, pop, etc. I'll basically listen to anything as long as it's not like Skrillex, no offense, or like heavy metal. So yeah, went through a bit of an emo phase when I was younger as well. I'll spare you the pictures, but yeah, a lot of My Chemical Romance, stuff like that. So a little bit of everything. Oh, I feel like the lighting's off. Everything is going wrong. That's not right. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm sorry if we had a weird angle change right there. My camera died. That's my fault for not charging it. What is the worst grade you've ever gotten on an exam? Where to start? I would say that, let me think. I'm actually trying to think of the worst grade, and it's hard because there's so many. My 2-2 in my final degree. Not that that's a bad grade. If you got a 2-2, well done. If you're on track for 2-2, hey, you're at uni, you're doing your best, it's fine. I did my best, it's fine. Let me see, at school, I got a D in my business studies, business management I think it was called, intermediate 2 exam, so that's like a GCSE level exam for all of my English friends watching, if there's any, I don't know. I think I've probably lost everyone at this point. So yeah, I got a D in that. Actually though, I did that thing where you do an appeals process and I ended up getting a C, scraping by. As always. Yeah, that's the worst grade I've ever gotten. What was your first job? My first job was as a bartender when I had just turned 18 in Edinburgh. It was at a pub called Espionage. It was a nightclub pub on Victoria Street, which is on the Royal Mile. It's actually closed down now, which is sad. But there were some amazing people that I got to work with there. It was really fun. Working in a bar. I've worked in many bars actually over the past few years. It's usually what I've done to supplement my income at university. So I was working the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which isn't on this year. It wasn't on because of COVID, but that was really tough, like 12-hour shifts, finishing at like 4 or 5 a.m, which was really tough and a lot of work, so I don't miss that element, but I do miss the friends that I made. What hobbies do you have? Bold of you to assume I have any hobbies. So my favourite hobby actually isn't really happening right now that much due to COVID, but it's actually being a TV and film extra, which means that you're that person who's like movable furniture in the back of a shop. And you can see me because I've done things like River City and Still Game, and you can see my back in one of the shots, which is very exciting. It's what actors do, I think, who maybe aren't on film yet, like acting. I genuinely love it, and I'm actually maybe in the background you could maybe see my blurred hand, we don't know yet, in a production on Netflix coming out in November, so I may do a video about that if I'm in it, if you can actually see my hand, because if you can't that would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? But it was loads of fun. I got to meet some really cool people, and I'm not allowed to talk about it because you have to sign non-disclosure. It would be really good to do a video about doing TV and extra work. It's something that I highly recommend getting into because it's super fun, and I started because of my love of film media and the film industry, and honestly, if you can ever get any extra work, I can make a whole video about how to get it, and it is so cool and a really cool hobby to have. And the last question, because my camera's dying again, is what is your favourite podcast? So I'll wrap this up pretty quickly. I would say my favourite podcast right now, and there's so many, is the Scrubs podcast. The Scrubs Rewatch Show with Zach and Donald. If you haven't watched it, you won't get that, but that's your theme song. And if you love Scrubs the TV show, Zach Braff and Donald Faison are doing a really cool podcast where they're recounting every single episode they ever did, and it is so much fun to listen to. I listen to it on my basically 45-minute drive to work and back, so if you're interested in Scrubs, I definitely recommend that podcast. So yeah, there's a little bit about me and my favourite podcasts and all my favourite other things. Thank you so much for watching. I really hoped you enjoyed this video and a little bit of getting to know me. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I make new videos every single week, or at least I try to, but I'm this chaotic good of trying to do all my teaching work and trying to get my YouTube videos out because I really hope that you enjoy my channel, and I really just want to build a community full of people who are nice. Make sure you subscribe because I make new videos every single week, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!